Welcome back. This is the men's Omnium, and we join it in the third round. There are a total of 6 rounds which you have to compete in, and it's a competition where you accumulate the least number of points. You get 1 point for a win, 2 for second, 3 for third, and so on and so forth.
So don't be surprised when you hear gunshot. This means that the race will start again.
One more lap and they'll restart the race. Harrison is right at the back at the moment. It's not where he wants to be. Young Sam Harrison, he won a round of the Omnium at the World Cup this year. Mori has decided to go straight towards the front again. The Japanese rider, he's alongside the Australian, and it's all hectic again. They're all tightly packed. Harrison in the wrong position. He should be able to come around Turel of Spain, unless he's been really shaken. Is he going to go underneath him? Turel has not been looking particularly good. Here comes the bell lap. Harrison fighting hard, goes over the top of Steve Archbold. Now Archbold has to respond, and now the Australian Michael Freeberg in a little bit of trouble. Freeberg has lost initially. He dives underneath. This is what could happen. Well, Turel's gone right to the front with Harrison, and I think it is the Russian.
Yeah, I would have called the Russian.
Not sure. The Russian is Alexei Markov. It is Markov. Markov is eliminated. Freeberg looks over the front.
Box is going as well. I can see the light on his handlebars. The problem is these lights are right at the base of the stem, so it's very, very hard for the riders to see them.
Markov doesn't realise, because he's so concentrated on looking around. And the problem is, you'll see it now and think, oh, now what do I do?
Well, the riders are so tightly packed that, you know, they don't want to be looking down at their stems to see a light flashing.
Oh, my word!
I tell you what, this is... There's so much at stake that there's riders diving through gaps that really aren't there, and there's big boos going around because Alexei Markov won't get out of the race, and there's even people pointing, even other riders saying you're out of the race. And
the German has just pointed to him and said, look, you're out the race, why don't you just get off the track? And in the heat of battle they'll get angry with him, but to be frank, I mean, they're not afterwards. Everybody's in the same boat. They're going to say, you know, hey, I understand why.
I wouldn't be looking down at my stem in the middle of that punch.
Seeing what just happened, I sure as hell wouldn't be doing that. Freiberg at the back with Turel of Spain. Sam Harrison just underneath. Here we go again.
Okay, I think, this is what they're doing, ladies and gentlemen. If a rider isn't coming out, they're neutralising the race.
And restarting.
And that's why the gun was just fired. So
I think they're making up as they go along.
Yeah, I do as well.
I really do. It's a newish event, and it's, to be honest, it's cutting all the riders out. Harrison is at the back of this at this point. He's got to get round the Chilean here. The Chilean rider's Mansilla. He's got to get around him. He's got to get around him.
He's just been shaken up as well, hasn't he?
Oh,
and, good move there. Good
move. He dives underneath. Germany out this time. Number 21 from Germany, Eric Moss.
Yeah.
Well, Moss has actually seen the light. That would be bitter irony indeed if he hadn't seen it, having just told the Russian he was out. Turel, the Spaniard, is going away at the front. You can't blame them, can you?
No. Sam Harrison again coming around the outside, but he's tired, isn't he?
He is tired.
Really tired. He had a hard team pursuit. He had a very, very hard scratch race. Very hard points race. Oh, well, very good riding there by Sam Harrison.
Yep, Mori.
He's doing it the hard way, but he's not struggling with it.
No, Mori comes out now. This time the Japanese rider. Turel still continues at the front by himself. There's only Freeberg of Australia, Archbold of New Zealand, the Chilean, Italian rider in here as well, a French rider, and Sam Harrison of Great Britain.
Viviani's attacking around the outside of Freiberg.
Earlier, Viviani, the liquid gas rider, who's going to be eliminated this time around? Sam Harrison. Harrison is out. Of course, now Harrison's got a spare bike. It will not have a box on it, but he knows he was well beaten there. And Steve Archbold has gone in the attack. Archbold mullet flying in the breeze. Away he goes. The Chilean rider goes after him, Luis Mansilla. And now Tyrrell has been passed. He looks behind to see if there's anybody with him. Bad luck, Tyrrell, you're out.
Yeah, Archbold thinks better of continuing, but he thinks, right, I've got the Chilean for company. Shall we put our heads down and go? We've got Viviani, Freiberg,
and Coquard. The
Coquard.
Yep.
And well,
Archbold and Mansilla out, have got, what, 50 metres ahead of the Australian Freiberg, Viviani for Italy, and Francis Brian Coquard. It's now getting a bit easier to sort out who is who here. Now, it looks like to me as though Brian Coquard's going to have suffer in this one. He's trying very hard to get past Freiberg. Oh! He's gone past Michael Freiberg. That is a bit of a surprise. Freiberg is a very good Omnium rider. And now 4 riders are left. Now it'll get a bit more cat and mouse.
Freiberg knows he's out, so why is he staying in? There you go. Okay, so Archbold's tired. He's just been away. Got to lead out again.
Bell goes, the bell goes again, and Archbold is on the front. He pushes a much bigger gear. Look at him churning away here. Elia Viviani is in very good form, comes around the outside. Brian Coquard, head down, backside in the air. Mansilla, he wants to take Steve Archbold at this point. It's very, very close. Who's going to go out this time? It's Steve Archbold of New Zealand. Well, he'll get 4 points. Remember, it's the least number of points that counts in the Omnium. 3 men still left. There are 3 points on offer here for, or 3 points against you if you get third, 2 points against you if you get second, and 1 point if you are the victor. And now this is going to be real cat and mouse stuff. Brian Coquard, I'm surprised he's still in here, frankly, and he's done very, very well. Elia Viviani of Italy goes around the outside of Brian Coquard, and Mansilla chasing hard, the Chilean. Who's going to go out this time? It's Coquard leading from the front here. Viviani is going to get dumped by Mansilla, is he? No, Mansilla is out. He knows he's out. 2 men still in.
Money's on Viviani for this one. He's a very good road rider.
Yeah, I'd say so. Chilean riders just staying out of the way. Onto the Côte d'Azur at the bottom. And now they can take their time for the sprint at the end. Here comes the bell. In the dark blue and red helmet of France is Brian Coquard, and then in the light blue, red and green and white of Italy is Elia Viviani taking the run from behind.
Yep.
Coquard doesn't know he's being stalked. He responds as he sees him on his shoulder.
Oh.
Coquard goes for this. He's got it.
Great riding. Great riding by Brian Coquard.
Brian Coquard takes a frantic elimination race ahead of Elia Viviani of Italy. So 1 point then goes to Elia Viviani. Viviani was lying 9th overall. He takes 1 more point, goes to 20 overall.